What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. Today we're going to be doing some upgrading to the solar setup. So I have obviously this thing all hooked up and running, battery banks right there, and I got the iPollo. And thanks to jinglemining.com, we actually got 2 new iPollos to hook up to this system and see how they work. So I need to rearrange a few things in here. If you guys are into that, let's do it. So as you guys know before, we have this meter box right here. This is a 20 amp 120 outlet that's a twist lock plug, and I cut this cord off of a PDU that I used to have right here that actually didn't work. And as you guys know, like I said, I cut it off, I rewired it directly to this one iPollo. So obviously I can't hook up more than one to this setup. I need to rewire this and get it situated. So right here I have 3 of the meter box power meters for the home miner there, the 120 volt outlets. Now I wired these up and I ended up drilling additional holes on this box and this box so I could run wires directly through all of them and keep them all together against the wall nice and neat. Now we're going to have that cable that we cut off over here from the PDU go into the top of this box, and I'm going to get them over here inside the crypto mining part where the server cases are, right along here, so we can get the iPollos set up right here somewhere on this rack with these mini Doge miners. At least that's my plan anyways, until I need to get more fans cut in. But what I'm going to do also is monitor this fan, okay? This thing is 50 or 60 watts. If you guys didn't see this video, please go check it out. I will leave a link above. But this thing is supposedly 1800 CFM, which I highly doubt, to be honest. But it does work very good for the 2 rigs I have running. I only have my Jazz miner and my A2000 server case on right now. I will be turning some others on real soon, but I just haven't yet. I need to get all this situated. I have some more fans coming in. I do have another one of these already in the garage that I need to cut in either right below it or over here. I just haven't decided yet. So what we're gonna do, again, get those boxes right here on the wall. Let's rerun that wire probably up through here and down into it, and then we'll go from there. Let's do it. So I moved the wire. As you can see, it's going across the top now. It's not coming down onto this anymore. I have the boxes all lined up right here, and I'm just showing you guys how I got them wired. So I was gonna drill a hole through this plate, but I can't get my fingers in between to feed it down through. So what I did was just obviously loop it around, went in the top. I twisted all 4 wires together, so input wire and then the 3 wires from these 3 boxes, right? So like this outlet here, this one here, and this one here, everything twins together. I took some zip screws and I zipped them right to the back wall, so they're all sturdy. All 3 of them are zipped there, and now all I have to do is tuck the wires in, screw this together, and then we're good to start this thing up. And she's done. All right, let's turn this thing on. I want to make sure everything powers up. I'm super excited about this, by the way, because now I can literally just plug this exhaust fan right in here, and I can actually hit the little reset button. I don't know if you guys know about that. Right there, it's a reset button to be able to monitor how much kilowatt hours per month you use, so you can like reset it every month for your electric bill, just to know, so you can use it as a write-off. Now we need to flip the switch and turn this back on. And that's that. So this meter box right here has all of the power coming from this inverter and the solar setup that we have outside running over to the meter boxes. Now the meter boxes are going to power individual things, like I'll plug in my fans here, and if I need to add like a 6-point power strip right here along the side for all the fans, I will. That way this one can monitor how much usage I'm pulling from the exhaust fans alone. I want to show you guys how to reset this, so I'm going to push in the little reset button. You guys got to hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then it wipes it out completely. So you can do this every month, which is cool, and I'm going to do it right now for all of these, get them all situated, because I want to start my month over seeing how much we actually pull with this exhaust fan. And today is the 1st of the month, which is nice. I'm going to reset this one as well. So I need to be able to figure out how to read how much solar power I'm actually taking, because this unit is actually grid tied as well. I have the switch shut off right now. For most of you that might not know, this right here gives supplemental power at night, so it charges the batteries, and you know, whatever, it uses solar power fully during the day. But this is nice to have just so it doesn't drain the units, because these machines are on 24/7, and that's really not what a solar system is designed for. So you must have some sort of supplemental power just in case. Now what I'm going to do is take this fan, and I want to plug this in because this is going to be solar driven, and I'm happy about that. I'm gonna tuck this wire in the wall until we get the other ones cut in, just so it's out of the way. And as you can see, 51 watts off 120 volts. This fan's amazing. And this is honestly enough for, again, the JASMINER and the A2000. As soon as I shut this door, it'll be pulling directly through the air filter on the side there, which is awesome. So now let's get this thing moved, and what I'm going to do actually is I'm gonna remove this block. This is like a laptop block or whatever for this iPollo, and we're gonna get these guys plugged in that part of the trailer, because you want to have your inverter relatively cool when you're doing any type of solar stuff. You really don't want to have heat pumping in here, and I didn't have the fan on because I only have a couple of rigs running, and heat rises, so it'll just exhaust naturally through there, but it still got kind of hot in here, and that obviously isn't helping. Being able to shut this door would be fantastic. So that's what we're going to try to do. I want to move that rack right there and use, again, these 1200 watt PSUs here with some VGA cables to feed that iPollo. It only takes 2 inputs, so I'll just put a GPU riser splitter on them and we'll go from there. So let me go grab those. We'll get this thing moved over to here, and then we'll situate this. All right, so I just stacked all my Doge miners to the left of this rack. I got the iPollo there. This is my GPU riser splitter, and to be honest, I actually don't even need to use it. I went and grabbed them, but these cables right here with my PSUs, I forgot these only use 6 pins, so this 6 pin by 6 pin will work perfect, and I can just plug the 2 6 pins into the back of this. I took these off of the mini Doges. I had 3 mini Doges running off of one 1200 watt P2 EVGA PSU, and it worked perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do now is just run one of these iPollos off of this unit, and then eventually I'll plug the other 2 in alongside this one with that, and I do have another 1200 watt to hook up to the other Doge miners as well. And that's it, all plugged in. Ethernet, 2 power supplies, 6 pins. Now we're going to plug this guy in, but I want to point out one thing. So this is the cable that comes with the P2 PSU, and these are the ones that come with the iPollos. If you look at them side by side, you can tell one is significantly smaller, and that's obviously because these things are only going to be pulling about 300 watts a piece, and this cable is made to pull the full 1200 watts from the 120 volts, or, you know, 80% rule typically, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So we're going to plug this in to the bottom outlet, and I will be doing a 1-month profitability on this iPollo, just like I did for the JASMINER, if you guys haven't seen that. Let's get this thing plugged in and turned on. All right, good to go. Let's turn her on. Make sure the fans come on. There we go. Fired right up. And if you guys don't understand how this works without a motherboard, all you guys need to do is go to my Amazon store. I do have these 24-pin jumper caps, or you can just, you know, Google it or Amazon it, whatever. It's just a 24-pin jumper, and you guys, yeah, you can get these things to fire up without a motherboard. And these are actually made for the 1200 watts off of 120 volts, unlike server PSUs that are only good for like 900 off of 120, which is why I'm using this, because I plan on running 3 of these units off of one of those. So I think that's about it. We got this thing up and running. Right now it's only pulling 90 watts because it hasn't fully started up. It will pull around 250. You guys could see that in the initial video I made of that. So this solar setup's coming along nicely. I can't wait to add the other 4 batteries to this, so we'll have 8 batteries total. There's going to be 6 of those orange ones and 2 Battleborns, obviously reconfigured right there on the ground. But I do want to make a quick small announcement now. That iPollo we actually just hooked up to solar over there. Again, this is all the solar panels I got, but my VIP channel members on YouTube, I am going to be giving away hash rate. So what I'm going to do on that iPollo, again, it's going to be the hash rate for that for 48 hours, Saturday, Sunday, to a different VIP member every week. So if you guys aren't VIP members, please consider doing so in the channel. I appreciate you guys for obviously all of the support, and I want to support you guys as well. And I cannot wait to get the other solar panels that are right now in shade over here with the other guys, so these things are pumping solar power into my system. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace out.